Hi everybody, I'm violinist Grace Kwon and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my New Year's resolutions! Yay! So this New Year's resolution video is basically a response to the out of controlness that I've been feeling, especially the last few years. The details to all that is actually at GTV, so check that out. The eye should be popping up any second now. My plans to rectify that will be featured, some of it will be here in the New Year's resolution, but most of that will be via also the Grace The Violinista Channel. Here you'll probably see time lapses or like finished product version of the New Year's resolutions or the rectifying plan. The nitty-gritty like stuff will be on Grace The Violinista channel. So I really do hope you go subscribe to my vlogging channel to participate with me in this journey. So why is this New Year's resolution video going up halfway through January? Well, it's because I haven't been able to keep any of them on any of the days thus far. But I think it's super important for me to make this video so that it will make me. I think that if I post this video, then eventually there's going to be some kind of accountability to myself. And I feel like that is just what I really need to make this resolution happen. I actually talk about this more in today's vlog on GTV, Grace The Violinista Channel. Make sure to look for the eye at the end of this video or go click the link in the description box below. So I'm not a New Year's resolution kind of person. I wasn't raised with that culture. I don't even know if it's part of the Korean culture to do like a New Year's resolution, but it wasn't mine. My mom is kind of like the live every day to your fullest, or do your best every day, make tomorrow better than today. That's what I heard all my life, and that's kind of how we did it. So New Year's or goals kind of stuff happened every morning and every night for us. However, there wasn't a real big picture thing like a New Year's resolution. First time I actually got a real understanding of the New Year's resolution was when I watched the show Friends. Everyone was doing a resolution, but Rachel did one with like a notebook. Her thing was to journal every day, and in the video Monica's like reading and going, my New Year's resolution is to write in you every single day, see you tomorrow. And then there's like nothing. Passion Planner actually posted yesterday that most people give up their resolution by the 12th, and that makes so much sense to me. I'm just saying, I'm like one of those peeps. My New Year's resolution actually didn't start on January 1st. It actually started months ago and restarted again and again and again until my birthday, where I jerked awake at 5:15 a.m. and I'm overcome with anxiety. I'm overcome with worries and just not depressed, but kind of like antsy. Let's make a list of the things I do have some control over. Some control, because I cannot control people or what they do, but the one thing I do have control over, or I can try to have control, is just me, my actions, my reactions to this situation. Purgatory is what that feels like. I'm just, okay, this is my situation, what can I do? What do I have control in this storm right now? And it turned out it's only 3 things. After an hour and a half of thinking, it was only 3 things. Number 1 was YouTube, was y'all. This is when you've started seeing me get more aggressive posting and making content, because this is like, for the last couple months, this has been like the only place that I could release my creativity. Like there's just nowhere else. Like, so I was like, obviously YouTube, I'm gonna have to make it a priority in my life because it's apparently something my heart wants so much. So it's okay. The second thing, sleep, eat, drink. If you are one of my Insta peeps, y'all know I don't sleep, I don't have a sleep schedule, I don't eat often, and even though I look like this, yeah, I don't eat that often, and I don't drink often. If you work with me, you know for sure. At competitions, like we're there from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. There's like no eating, no drinking, no bathroom. Like literally, it's like, it's just, let's get this stuff done, like, because this is for my kids, you know? That importance of my students are more important than me. Especially me at that moment. But now I have a pianist who loves me, a pianist who's really caring about stuff like this, so she's gonna probably make sure I drink and eat a lot. She's like, she's really so sweet. I love her, and I hope you see her a lot on this channel, because just love. Like I said, my Insta peeps know this because I do stories all the time. If you're not following me on Instagram, please go follow me on Instagram and you'll see some of these stories I'm talking about. So the biggest thing has to happen is sleep 8 hours a day. sleep 8 hours a day. I don't know what that means yet. Honestly, I don't, because that hasn't happened in so long. The last time I was sleeping that long was when I actually got really sick and I needed antibiotics. So this is going to be new territory for me. It hasn't been a territory I've been in at least 4.5 years. And then eating, I'm going to try to eat multiple times, drink multiple times a day. Of course, I'm going to have to put reminders because it's not my first instinct. And I'm going to have to fight that, oh, I have to get this done. When I have something I have to get done, I won't eat, drink, or I sleep. So I'm going to have to like figure a way around it. I don't know. You guys can tell me in the comments below what you think is a good idea for a situation like that. Number 3 is time management. This is the only thing, time is the only thing that you cannot buy, you cannot sell, you cannot make. It doesn't matter if you're rich, poor, a good person, bad person. Every single person is equally given 24 hours a day to do what they will with that free will. What I'm implementing is a 5-5-5 rule. Right now, I am literally working anywhere between 16 to 24 hours a day. So since that's already happening, what I'm gonna do is try to balance that sucker out, okay? So 8 hours a day will be sleep. That's non-negotiable, period. And then the rest of the 16 hours, I've divided into 5-5-5. 5 hours for violin, 5 hours of teaching. These are both the two loves that I love doing, which my kids will not be happy about. I can tell you that right now. They're just gonna get involved. I just know that right now. And then the third love, which is my work. And I do love my work, what I do. So for this next year, I'm gonna just have 15-hour work days with 8 hours of sleep. Why is it 6? It's because the second thing I told you I learned when I became Christian was Shabbat. And I do think I need to make sure I try to keep Shabbat as much as possible. And I say that with uncertainty because I don't want to make any promises, but what I can do is I can only try. I can try my A off. That's all I can, that's literally Jesus, you know this, all I can do is just do my super best because I don't want to break any promises to God or to anyone or even to myself. But what I can promise myself is you're going to try your A off, right? I don't want to get burned out halfway through the year after I establish habits and then for me to start over. You know, I just want to be steadfast. So I'm starting this on January 14th, on Monday. And the 5 hours of practice, my pianist and I are going to do the 5 hours together. And I also called a couple of my friends on Instagram and they're going to do it as well. So I think our hashtag will be practice for 5 or hashtag 5 hours a day. And I really hope you guys can join in on us. And this is honestly a goal. So if you don't like do the full 5, like pretend like there's some days where the pianist and I and the trio are going to be so busy we can't do our solo work for 5 hours a day, in which case we're going to at least do the most we can to fulfill that 5, because I feel like if you don't set a goal, then there's no discipline to enforce your goal. I hope you guys do join along in this journey, this New Year's resolution journey with me, and especially the 5 hours with me and my pianist and my friends on Instagram. My handle is here, bam! Tiffany's is here, bam! And we're gonna document that as much as possible. I will see you in the next video, but until then, leave me comments down below, like, what is your New Year's resolution? Were you successful so far? Are you feeling the hurt of the resolution? Tell me about your experience, because this is my first time trying to do a resolution and I'm actually really scared and super excited. Just let me know I'm not in this journey alone. So thank you so much for joining me today and for watching. Please make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. And until next time, peace!